It's 1922 in Georgia. A convict named Robert Burns has hatched a plan to escape from one of the toughest forms of punishment in the American South, the chain gang. But can he make his way to freedom alive? Burns sprints through the Georgia forests. Behind him, the guards fire off volley after volley of bullets, with the bloodhounds in hot pursuit.
Burns's head had to be spinning at this point. He was worried, scared for his life. He was a fugitive on the run.
Incredibly, after running several miles, Burns shakes the dogs and the guards.
He could almost taste freedom.
Burns changes into civilian attire he steals from a clothesline. Then he flags down a motorist who takes him to Atlanta. After several days on the lam, Burns makes it to Chicago. Although he is still a wanted criminal, the Georgia police lack the time and resources to continue their search. Burns is alive and free. But that's not the end of the story. Burns is unable to shake the memories of his brutal treatment in the chain gang. He resolves to share his experience in the hope that something good will come from exposing the cruelty.
Burns witnessed the beatings and humiliation on the Georgia chain gang that spurred him to action. He wanted to end this abusive system forever.
In 1932, Burns publishes an autobiographical book titled I Am a Fugitive from a Georgia Chain Gang. It becomes a major bestseller, bringing much-needed attention to the harsh treatment of chain gang convicts. That same year, Hollywood turns it into a hit movie, bringing its message to a wider audience.
The tale of Robert Burns' escape shed important light on the chain gang.
The film's portrayal of the harsh conditions on chain gangs paves the way for their demise. By 1943, Georgia ends its chain gang system for good.
And in 1945, 23 years after he stole that measly $5, Burns was finally pardoned by Georgia officials. This really proved that one man can make a difference.
Today, the Crime and Punishment Museum in Ashburn displays this ball and chain. It recalls a brave prisoner whose sensational escape broke the shackles of a troubled system. From a daring doctor to a real-life Batman. A harrowing escape to a courageous commander. I'm Don Wildman, and these are the mysteries at the museum.